I'm Rita.
And I'm Britt, and
This is Cooking Phenomenally with Rita and Britt.
On today's YouTube episode, we are going to be talking about frying fish. So we fried chicken before, we've talked about frying fries, but let's talk about frying fish.
We've been frying a lot of stuff
We've
up
been
in the
frying
South.
all
telling
the
you.
things.
Okay, what you want to know about fried fish?
So, how do you do it? How is it different than frying chicken?
Well, it's different because it's quicker. You need less ingredients. You typically are not making a batter, and you're doing it with cornmeal versus flour, because the cornmeal is what kind of gives it a crunchy thing. And then also you can deep fry it, you know, which you're covering it with oil, hot oil, and it will fry up really quick. Or you can pan fry, which is, you know, not that much oil in the pan. So it gives you a lot of variety. But you're basically doing the same kind of thing. And the fish, because it's obviously not a bone in it, I mean, you're going to fillet that. And it's not like a chicken, like it's a bone that you've got to cook a lot of meat through. The fish is just typically a fillet, which only takes
So I never thought
a
about
couple
that.
of minutes for it to cook.
So are you saying because chicken has a bone in it, it's taking longer because you've got to cook through the bone?
Yeah, you've got to cook to the bone if you have the bones
Or
in
to
it.
the bone.
And the flesh is different. So
Right.
a fish, I mean, obviously the fish flesh is lighter density than chicken, if we're just comparing it to chicken. But typically, if you're seeing the video, I mean, you're just washing the fish, you're drying the fish, and then you put salt and pepper, and same kind. If you want more stuff, you could put cayenne pepper. I mean, you could spice it up to what you wanted to do. But basic frying fish is salt and pepper on both sides, not too much. And you do want to taste the fish, because typically if the fillet is small, it's easy to oversalt. So you typically want to do, you know, one seasoning, put it in, taste it, and make sure that your seasoning is right. If you're first doing this, the first time you're doing it. And then you're turning it over. I mean, if you do deep fry, it's enough to cover the fish and it's done. I mean,
And
it's really simple.
you can deep fry in a pan, right?
Yeah,
I always think of deep fry as like, you know, at McDonald's, and they've got the big vats, and it's like, you know, but you don't have to do that.
No.
It's like,
you can do it in a skillet. Again, you can do it in a pot. The pot, you can do it. You're just getting grease hot enough to put the fish in. The pot, again, respecting the heat, gives you some space for the grease to pop up but not out.
okay.
So if you have a shallow frying pan, then you're not doing a deep fry, because you don't want that, again, the grease to pop out and start burning stuff and burning yourself. So again, you're putting in the grease in proportion to whatever utensil you're using, or pot or frying pan you're using to fry. But it's pretty, I mean, there's not much more to say than that. I mean, you have to watch the video because it's just really
when
easy.
you watch the video, she's going to instruct me how to do it, and I'll be flipping and dipping and tasting, and it'll be great. So leave your comments below if you try to fry fish and it works out or it doesn't work out. We'd love to hear about it. Enjoy.
All right, enjoy. Okay, so now we are getting ready to fry fish.
Fried fish. So I know how to fry fries.
Yes.
I know how to fry chicken.
Yes.
Now, one thing left.
It's some fish,
Fishies.
and these are some filleted rainbow trout, and we're going to fry it like grandmother. So you're going to pat it dry first. Then we're going to just salt and pepper both sides, and then we're going to shake it into a cornmeal sack, and then we're going to fry it. All right. I usually use a fry mix because it's just easier. You get them all kind of spices. But we don't have that, so we're going to make it up. So I've got salt, black pepper, and some cayenne pepper in a little thingy, so that
Pinch bowl.
Thank you, a little bowl, so we can control how much of this stuff you're going to put on. You don't want to oversalt it, and you kind of want to. I'll do the first one. You can do it with that. So we're going to do one like that. You're going to cover. You know, you're going to salt both sides. So there's that, and then we're going to go all the way down. You're going to flip it over and do it again.
Okay,
right?
so then I will do these.
Okay, we're going to do the same thing again. I think the grease. Okay, so it's not hot enough yet. We're going to do cornmeal this time because we're doing fish versus chicken.
And
Even though
flour.
you can do it with flour. But again, you see that the heat is getting there, and I put that in there, so it's got a little ways to go.
So we're cutting off a tester.
We're going to do a tester. Again, we're doing the same kind of thing. So here, this is a tester. We season it back and forth. I'm going to put it into the cornmeal. And then we're going to fry this, and then we're going to taste it to make sure that we have the right seasoning on it. If we don't have enough salt, we'll put more on. If this is too salty, then I will wash all this off, and then I will re-season it. So, because I'm going to taste this. Once I fry this, there's nothing I can do with it. If it's too salty, you don't want to eat it. So, if for some reason I've overdone this, I'm going to take this, test this, wash all the stuff off because it's just fish.
And start over.
And then start over again. And then I'll have an idea of whether the seasoning is right.
Great.
And this is obviously, this is our test piece. I'm going to take this off the heat. The grease is still hot. I don't want this like burning while we taste this. I'm going to take this out. See the color? I'll turn it so you can see. You see that it's kind of brown? It's kind of like what you expect in a fish thing in a restaurant. So we're going to take it out, and then we're going to taste this and see if it's cooked enough. I'm going to respect the heat, which I'm not doing a good job because I'm going to grease over it. But let's just move that off.
You need me to move the plate to you?
Yeah, put the plate to me, and then there you go. You can taste.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have to cool down before I taste this thing.
Yeah, I should just leave this up and turn it slow. That was trouble. And then I'm going to take them off. So now also, you want them to have...
How brown is it supposed to be? That's what I don't understand.
Well, I mean, again, how brown would you want it if I was serving you at a restaurant?
I want it more brown, but then I think I'm going to dry it out. So that's why I'm
Well, then we probably need to turn the grease a little higher because the temperature, you don't still... And you can taste, you put those back in.
Okay.
So taste that one you took out and see if it's like you like it.
Okay.
And then you can determine if it's cooked enough or if it's just not brown enough. Okay. Again, you know, cooking is like a thing in progress. Just take it, just taste that. Is it cooked
it looks
enough?
really good on the inside.
Yeah.
That's better.
Okay.
Okay, then have that. I need to come out.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
That's good. That's more salt.
Yep.
Was better.
All right, so
That's the right
see,
amount.
you see how you're cooking as you go. That's why you want to taste it all along and check it as you're going because that grease will get hot. You can overcook.
All right.
So, did they look ready to you? You gonna turn them over again?
I'm going to turn them over and take a look. Actually,
Okay.
that looks ready.
Okay. So now, how are you measuring yourself that it's ready?
Okay. So the sides are curled up. So
Okay.
that's my first indicator that it's like probably done.
Okay.
And then I flip it over. Come on. And then it's kind of like, it's like a light golden brown. So
Yeah.
when I tasted the one that was really good, it was that color. So now that's like my base color
Okay.
for,
Perfect.
that's probably what it's
That's what it looks like. So now, you now have a feel for the seasoning, how to make that adjustment, which we did. You've got to feel that the grease, and now, again, like frying, when you get the greases right, you know that temperature's right. Now, the main thing is not letting it get too hot and not overcrowding that pan, because if the temperature will go down on overcrowding.
Okay.
So again, how are you putting it in?
So skin side down
Right.
and slowly, and I let it go right before it hit. All right, I did it. So now I have fried rainbow trout, I fried chicken, and I've made hand-cut fried French fries. So I can do it.
You can do a company.
I